So a handful of things go into 3D makeup, and those are in the handouts you already have and instructions I can send you. These two words just matter for right now. You have actual vocabulary words here: cast and mold. So moving along, here is an example of the 3D stuff that we would normally do in the class. First, we take the plaster strips and we would get everybody a face casting of themselves. Layer after layer of plaster gauze, okay, to make a casting of your face. Casting means you take something from real life and make a copy of it, okay? Now, once that's done, the casting can be mold. It can be used to pour stuff into, like, say, more plaster. Oh, wait. First, before I go any further, I should make sure to inform you, use a lot of Vaseline. Whether you're putting the plaster gauze on your face, whether you're about to pour plaster into the mold, all along the way, you need some sort of release agent so that stuff that's together will come apart. So once you've cast your face, it's now a mold. Nice layer, thin layer of Vaseline in there. It doesn't have to be thick, just make sure it gets everywhere. And then we pour plaster in. Once we're done pouring the plaster, now we have a face casting of your face. So this was a cast, then it was a mold. Now this is a casting of your face. Here's another face casting. What we do with face castings, we can use modeling clay to change your face, to make a crazy fake nose. Believe it or not, this is still done today in Hollywood right now, even with all the computers and computer-assisted software to design makeup and such. There are clay people, lots and lots of people working in clay, making special effects for noses. Even some of the animated characters, I think I've mentioned this before, like the CGI characters in Star Wars, start out as clay. And then we can make a fake nose, change the shape of the nose. From that, we can do a couple things. You sort of layer on some paper mache. After a while, you can end up with a mask that looks something like that, or something like that. So now you got a paper mache mask in case you needed one of those. The other thing you can do is make a mold for a fake nose. So in this case, we're going to take this fake nose. We're going to cover that face up with a dam of clay around the bottom. We're going to put a cup over top. We're going to put Vaseline in there so that it comes loose. Then once this is done, once that plaster has dried, we have this, a mold, a nose mold. Into something like that, or like this, we can put latex. We pull the latex out, we now have a fake nose. You don't need Vaseline for this part only, but do be careful. When you pull latex out of a mold, you need to powder as you go because latex sticks to itself. If you don't powder as you take out the latex, you'll get this. That was made with this very same mold, but without someone remembering to powder as they took it out. So there's our summary of the process of the 3D makeup that we're going to attempt to do some of, maybe all of, at home. I'll keep you posted.